talk to you for a minute. Please and thank you. Wow. Please, I finally decided, okay, it's time for me to go out. I had to do some editing. I've been editing all morning. I looked at the time. I'm like, okay, I've rented a motorcycle. Let me actually use it. Let me go out. I went to the toilet. I came back and it's raining. What kind of a hala is this one, please? Why is this happening to me? So, there's lots of pros and cons to renting a scooter. Pros, you don't get trapped in places like I've been twice now with no way out, you know, trying to hitchhike or beg someone to let you help you out. Cons, because you have so much freedom, you find yourself in the middle of nowhere in places without any particular reason. So I saw this on Google. It's called wait, it wasn't even Google. It was on this website that was like all the places to see in Shinson or whatever. And it's got like temples, caves, blah 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 blah. And I didn't want somewhere too far because this is my first time riding a scooter, you know, like I didn't want to really push myself. Like one of the main places I want to go is an hour and a half away. I didn't want to do that on my first day. You know, I wanted an opportunity to get used to the scooter. So I picked like shorter rides. Yo, I don't know where I am. As I was driving past, it was just woods. And I've gotten here and it's basically deserted. It looks to be like an old temple. You guys should have seen me trying to figure out that damn scooter. To be fair, like they told me how to put it on and stuff. This is great. What and like how to like accelerate, decelerate, the brakes, all that stuff. What they didn't show me was how to get off the stand. So I had to get on YouTube when I was leaving the hostel to try and figure out how to get off the stand. And it was like fairly simple, you know. And so in my mind, getting it back on the stand was very simple as well. It was not to me. And the first place I went to, it was just like a 5-minute drive away. I got off the bike, I stepped on the pedal thing to like try and get it to go back in. It wasn't moving. I tried to lift the bike, it wasn't moving. I had to like try and like stop someone to try and help me. People that were cycling, riding, not cycling, whatever. First lady to go past, she helped me and everything. First of all, she did it so quick, so easy. I was like looking at her legs. I'm like, okay, what did she do? She seemed to just step on it and lift. I was like, okay, fine, I can step and lift too. So I was like, you know, she left. Okay, she had taken it off the stand for me. So I sat back. So I was like, you know, since I'm in a quiet place, let me practice. She had put it off the stand, so I put it back on the stand because I needed to practice getting it off, right? Couldn't do it. I was like, what the hell? I was yanking this scooter, like, can you please? Honestly, I wish it was recorded. It was hilarious. I then got on YouTube again. Eventually, I found this guy. He was like explaining it step by step and like what to do, what not to do. Eventually, I got it. I was like, okay. Right, so I got it once. And I got on my scooter and I drove half an hour to this place. I get here again. This time, I don't know if it's the pressure of the people watching me wondering what I'm doing here. I couldn't put the scooter on. I was like yanking. Oh, I was yanking. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. You're supposed to like hold the handlebar with your left hand, step on the thingy with your right foot, and then like lift upwards with your right hand. I couldn't lift. I'm gonna stop here, guys, but I kid you not, I spent nearly an hour yapping to the camera about this whole motorcycle journey. The struggles with getting it on, the struggles with driving on the highway with like massive trolleys and things like that moving past me. I yapped for an hour. I couldn't believe it when it was time to edit this video. Like, what did I actually find to talk about? I don't know. So I just had to cut it off. Sorry, can I get rice and chicken? Guy? No? Okay. Shaka. Yeah. Ice? Yeah. Cafe? Cafe and pardon? Cafe and cold. Ice. Yen. So I'm at Kaunai Cave. It started drizzling a little bit when I was coming, so hopefully the rain doesn't fully come until I get home. Let me show you guys what it looks like. This is a cave. I'm gonna go up there. I don't know if there's like this way. At the cave, there was this guy. He didn't actually speak any English, but he guided me through the cave, like putting the lights on and stuff as we went through. It was really, really interesting. This cave has been kept much more like a cave than previous ones I've been to, which have been sort of done up for tourists. Like, it was still done up for tourists with all the like electricity everywhere, but like it was very much given abandoned. So I kind of like that. And there was some pretty stuff on the inside. After walking around in the cave, it was time to go up to the top where I saw the dragon head things. Y'all, these steps were not safe. They were not the same height, like each step. There was no railing for me to hold on to. There was like dirt everywhere. But of course I kept going up. Like, it was not impossible to get up. It was just not like, it was like not, it hadn't been looked after. I think that was the thing. So it was given abandoned. I keep saying that, but it really was giving abandoned. The view at the top was nice though. There were more steps leading up, but it was obviously a no-go. I had already taken too many risks. I was not going to take that one. Let's go back down. The going down does not look fun. I think this is one of those ones where I put my camera away so that I have two hands. So, see you at the bottom. So, first of all, that's the scariest coming down that I've had so far, I think, of the 3 going ups that I've done. Secondly, I decided to take pictures and videos near a wasp's nest or something. I actually got it on camera being bitten. It's gonna be on my Instagram because it was in portrait mode. Let me show you. Oh, that stings so bad. No, not now, please. Let me show you the nest. I'm gonna go close. Look in this. Oh, and my hand was right next to it. Holy. Oh, that was painful. That was painful. Painful. It's going red. There's a bump. Pick you. It's time to go home. That's stinging even more. Yeah, that's stinging even more. Hey guys. Mosquitoes are not the only thing to be conscious about. Bug spray does not help if you put your hand right next to a wasp's nest.
Day 2.
Sorry, hi everybody. Oh, that drive was long. Google Maps said 50 minutes, so you know, with my slowness, it took like an hour and a half. Those of you that do Fast and Furious on motorbikes, are you not afraid? So today, I hit 40 kilometers an hour, maybe like 41, 42. In my mind, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm speeding, I need to slow down. I'll look down 40 kilometers or even sometimes less. But the wind is blowing in my head. Ha, people try. That's what I'm going to say. Now try.
Anyway, earlier on in this episode, I mentioned how I was like basically practicing my biking because there was this place that I really, really wanted to go to and it was far. This was the place. This is called Swan Doom. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. In English, I think it's Garden of Uncle Black. Anyway, the theme of this garden is toilets. And when I saw it online, I was like, what on earth is this place? And I saw some pictures and they were like describing some of the toilets that they had at this garden. And I was like, yeah, I have to go to this. So yeah, I drove an hour and a half on the highway on a scooter to come see some toilets. And I had a great time. It was so worth it. I would recommend to anyone to come here. One of the first things I saw in this place was this swing, and I obviously had to go and play like a child.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun. But I just remembered that I didn't put Why? In my next life, I'm going to ask God to reduce my height. How's it toilet? That's one of the ones I saw online. I just want to understand what was going through the person's head when they started building this place. Like, who goes and thinks, yes, the theme of my garden is gonna be toilets? No. So unnecessary. No, not being this one of the clean toilets. I'm so dead.
Okay, so context, there are a lot of toilets in this place. Most of them are not like clean or kept. They're very much giving look, do not use. But there are a few there that are usable. This was one of them.
You know what? He said, you know what, the more normal ones, let's no. But you see this one, let's keep it clean and tidy. I'm so dead.
Well, that's aside, the garden was actually really pretty, and I can totally see people coming here for like the plants and stuff as well. It was actually really, really pretty.
There are normal toilets here. Ah, Tarzan and Jane. Ah, like in the film. Tarzan and Jane toilet. Chung's toilet. Oh, this one. Oh. They even put the dog on the oh, I'm gonna vomit. I'm actually gonna vomit. No, that one is a bit too much for me. Oh, toilet for all. Equality is a magnificent ideal of human beings. Wow, with all hope for its existence on Avatar series, the guys that in this present life one should always strive for life, a life of contribution, sympathy, affection, and helpfulness towards all humankind, while attempting to end discrimination, be it by gender, age, race, or social status. Of course, so it's a toilet for all. Speaking of fan, in case you know, you need to sit down for a little bit.
He spent a lot of time at that toilet place as that was the main attraction, but I will not bore you guys with every single toilet that I saw. Because I had the scooter, I decided to just explore everywhere that was around there. I just went online and checked for things to see between where I was and where my hostel was.
My final stop for today, it's called Seahorse something. I'll check the name, I'll put a name. On a lot of the websites that I checked on like things to do in Chumphon province, this came up, right? It came up. It's like a fishing village. There's all sorts going on. On Google, the only review that I read was this kind of rude 1-star review that basically said there's nothing to do here, save yourself the journey and just download pictures from the internet. And I kind of get it. I mean, A little bit of research probably would have told him that anyway. But I get it. There's actually nothing to do here if you come like on your own by yourself, like I've done today. It's literally it's a fishing village. However, there are these packages that you can get if you book in advance. I tried to do it, obviously not booking in advance. They didn't have space, where you can stay in like a homestay. You can join them in like doing the fishing and building stuff. I can't remember exactly, but it's like a community activities. That's what it is. And then they take you out on a boat and they do other stuff as well. So there is that. That is one of the main things I think that is done here. And there's a website for it. It's like a proper thing. If you're not doing that homestay thing, I agree. There's really not much here. It's a very small area. So let me show you. It's literally like you can walk along the rocks or the path or whatever. I suppose you could if you particularly wanted to go into the water, which I don't. Actually, I don't know if you can. No, let it not be like I said you can. No. And then there's this seahorse here, and there's a pier. There's a seahorse, and then there's like some buildings and stuff. So yeah, 100%. If you're coming by yourself without booking anything, there's really not much to do. It's way out of the way. You might as well save yourself the journey. I agree. However, if you can book those like activity things, honestly, I really wanted to do one of those like fishing community stuff, but they were full. There's not much I can do. I came today just to see it because I was like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, so there's might as well have come since I've got the scooter. But this is literally it. There's not much else to it. Let's head home. It didn't add anything to my journey, so I figured I might as well come.
Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.